Haiwa, hey, hey, Haiwa, hey, hey, Haiwa, hey, hey, one more time.
Turning Sudanese? You think I'm turning Sudanese? You really think so? If I may be so bold, Mr. McCarthy, you're not exactly what one would call a tall person, are you? I walk up, and as soon as I get closer, they start smiling at me. Then all of a sudden, they start shaking my hand. They start saying things like, "How you going? How have you been? Great to see you. You look great. Nice suit." And I'm thinking, I'm not even wearing it.
You got me turning up and turning down and turning and turning to that is something I'm turning to that is I'm gonna think so.
I want you to just picture this with me. Imagine a bunch of young Sudanese guys and girls standing on a street corner in Brighton. That's right, Brighton. Mecca of multiculturalism. Anyone from Brighton tonight? Nobody ever puts their hand up on ours. I used to live in Brighton, but I'm a Brighton refugee now. I had to leave. One of my friends turns to me and he says, "I didn't know that you ate with your poo hand." And I looked down at what he referred to as my poo hand. I thought, that's not usually what I call it. It's my left hand. Maybe this is a Sudanese word I haven't looked at. Poo hand. Appreciation Day. It's when a whole bunch of young Sudanese guys and girls go out into the wider community and volunteer their services to show their appreciation for us letting them come here, for us giving them a new home. Pretty amazing stuff. Amazing for a whole lot of reasons, also because a lot of them walked for 4 or 5 months through jungles and deserts and survived, and then lived in refugee camps, and then had to go through Australia's visa process and finally got here. And they still want to show their appreciation. Pretty cool bunch of people, I reckon. The only place that was open was the old colonial hotel. And I remember thinking at the time, this is probably not the most appropriate place to take a group of young Sudanese. Not only because none of them drink, none of my Sudanese friends seem to drink, but also because it's called the old colonial hotel. At the bar were 3 men who turned and stared at us intensely, their eyes moving across the room and catching ours. It was like we'd entered some old Western saloon. You could hear the tumbleweeds in the background. The piano player stopped, so we took our first steps into the beer-soaked carpet. My heart started racing. I said, "Slow down, heart!" Bit faster. That's better. Okay. Coke, Fanta, lemonade, Coke. Great. 3 minutes later, I returned. Coke, Fanta, lemonade, Coke. All of a sudden, I heard this sound. There was a sound in the background. It was not quite human. I turned and looked. It was an old man, a pot of beer in one hand, and an ashtray in the other. And then he said those fateful words. "Do you like a stray?" One of my young Sudanese friends piped up and she sat up very, very politely and said, "No, thank you." With that, the old man looked confused. His big eye wobbled and he walked away. And he said, "Why don't you like a stray?" I thought to myself, I don't know the correct response to this. So instead I stayed very still and said nothing, enabling others to take some leadership in the situation. I am a mentor after all. Pass it on. Hey guys, I don't think he's saying ashtray. I think he's saying Australia. And he walked up close to each of us and he said,
Welcome to Australia.
I'm very happy that I see a short white man turning Sudanese.